Hello students, hope you all are doing good and must be missing your school in this quarantine period. Now it's time to enjoy your studies as online classes, and it won't have been possible if there was no invention of computer. I am your computer teacher. I welcome you all in new grade M1. I am looking forward to the opportunity we will have to learn and grow together in this course. This is an introductory lecture to let you know what we will be discussing here. We will briefly review your book, the course outline, and most importantly, I will let you know the paper pattern for course, so it is easy for you to proceed accordingly. The paper is divided into two parts. One is practical and the other is theory. Practical consists of 15 marks and theory consists of 60 marks. Now, I am going to tell you some details about theory. Theory consists of three sections: A, B, and C. A section is based upon MCQs, B section is based upon short question answers, while section C is based upon descriptive question answers. Our new syllabus has been updated now. There are total 5 chapters. Chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7. Here chapter number 1 is Introduction to Computers. Chapter number 2, Computer Components. Chapter number 3, Input and Output Devices. Chapter number 4, Storage Devices. Chapter 7, Computer Softwares. So our first chapter is Introduction to Computers. You all must be knowing about computer, but today we are going to discuss more about computer. As you can see, today computers are all around us, from desktop computers to smartphones. They are changing the way we live our lives. Computers are valuable to us in all the fields of life, such as in education, in school, colleges and universities. Computers are used as teaching aids. Like most importantly right now, you are taking this class, it is computer, which help you to do so. In health and medicine, computer help to monitor the ill patient. For example, computers can diagnose heart attacks correctly and more frequently than physicians. Computers are being used in the labs also. Now, take the examples of banks. Computers are used in banks to speed up record keeping. Computers are enable the use of credit cards and ATM cards. It won't be possible to keep data without computer. In energy, petroleum, gas and other companies use computers to locate oil, coal, natural gas. Electronic companies use computer to monitor networks. The most common example is electric meters. Meter readers can use handy computer to record the meter reading every month. Okay, we have discussed about uses of computer in different fields. But have you ever asked yourself what exactly is a computer? Computer literally means to calculate, but modern computer can do a lot than calculate. In fact, if we want to give the formal definition of computer, computer is an electronic device that can accept data in form of program as input, processes data according to the given instruction and produce information as output. Here, as you can see, the simplest workflow of computer that I have drawn for you. Computer accepts data as input, processes it, and after processing it gives output. Now I would like to give an example. Suppose we have two numbers, 2 and 3. We have to add two numbers, 2 and 3. So what will be the input for that? The input will be 2 and 3. And then insert the arithmetic operations which I want to do. And in this case, is addition. Now after the input, the computer will process my input, that is 2 plus 3 would be done by the computer, and the output given to us by the computer would be 5. Computer processes data as 1 and zeros. So there might be a question in your mind that what is the result when these 1 and zeros combine? They combine to give us a complex results like photographs, movies, games, websites, and much more. Do you know computer uses a combination of hardware and softwares? Here a question arises, what is hardware? Any physical parts of a computer are called hardware, which includes all the internal and external parts like keyboard, mouse, monitor, etc. Now, what is a software? Software is any set of instructions that tells the computer what to do, such as the web browser, media player, etc. Now, how many of you can differentiate between hardware and software? Okay, here is some key points of hardware. All physical devices of computers are hardware. We can feel, see, and touch. It can replace if it is damaged. Here are some examples of hardware: printer, monitor, speaker, system unit, keyboard, speakers. Now, some key points of software. A set of instructions given to the computer is called software. We can't feel or touch it reinstalled in case of any problem. Here are some examples of software like Windows, web browser, Microsoft Office, etc. Hope you understand well the lesson I taught. Now wait for the worksheet which I will send you very soon.